everybody. So this is Meyer. I am one of the 2 rare mama bears. I participated in the Rare Disease Legislative Advocates in-district lobby days today in Iowa. I'm actually standing right next to the Iowa River. And if you look, let's see, if you look over my shoulder right there, that is actually the University of Iowa Children's Hospital. That's where we take our daughter. Anyway, I wanted to log on today and give you a couple updates about how my meetings went today with our legislators. So yesterday I did a call with Senator Grassley's office with Karen Summer, who was fabulous, very nice and sweet. And Karen let me talk a little bit about Lily and about congenital muscular dystrophy. Really the goal is to try to get congenital muscular dystrophy into the vocabulary of our Congress men and women, and hopefully we did with Karen yesterday. She's a parent of an adult daughter with Down syndrome, so she's able to talk the talk about what families like us go through. So Karen was very willing to listen to us, myself and another individual, talk about asking for support of the Open Act. So the Open Act takes drugs that are currently on the market and lets pharma companies repurpose them for rare disease, and then give them a 6-month extension of exclusivity before other pharma companies can then use the same drug for the same rare disease purpose. So that will help our community get to treatment quicker. Grassley's office was willing to be in support of the Open Act once it gets to the Senate floor. Currently it's tied up in the House, but hopefully eventually it will get to the Senate. She also shared with us that Grassley is sponsoring a bill called the ACE Kids Act, which is Advancing Care for Exceptional Kids, and it's intended to be a care coordination for medically complex kiddos. It will end up being Medicaid funded once it's passed, if it's passed, and it will also help families navigate that complex healthcare system with a care coordinator that's been there, done that, and can walk alongside of them. Additionally, it will help to gather data for rare diseases and then use that data with researchers that are out there trying to fight the good fight and help us all get to treatment quicker. And then she shared with us that the delegation of the Iowa congressmen, which is 2 senators and 4 House of Representatives, tend to vote together in a block for health items, and so the Open Act is something that they believe they all will end up supporting once it comes across their respective House and Senate floors. So that is good news. I also met today in person with House of Representatives Dave Lobsack. Very nice gentleman. Also met with Rachel in his Iowa City office. I work in Iowa City, so it was really very nice for me to be able to walk down 2 blocks to meet with him in person. He's not currently a sponsor of the Open Act, but said he would check it out and very likely sign on. So that was great to hear. And he is also already currently on the Rare Disease Caucus, so I did thank him for doing that. He does want to continue hearing from us and from others in Iowa, as well as people all across the country, about how he can help, and specifically because he is on the Energy and Commerce Committee, which does oversee health bills. He's very interested in hearing from us. And then a little bit of good news from the Rare Disease Legislative Advocacy Week on Capitol Hill that Maddie Manley and I did. When I did one of those meetings, I met with House of Representatives David Young, who's also from Iowa, and we asked him at that point to co-sponsor the Open Act, and he said he would surely look into it. Well, when I pulled it up today, I saw that on April 10th he did sign on as a co-sponsor, so that is awesome news to hear that our ask did make a difference and that he did take action. So let this be just a teaser for you. I know in October that Cure CMD will be getting information out on how to be involved in February's upcoming Rare Disease Legislative Advocacy Week, and how you can get signed on to represent Cure CMD. So look for that. Know that we're all out trying to help everyone like us to make sure that our loved ones get to diagnosis and to treatment quicker. So hope you are all doing well. Night.